Tamyena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupādāya Krishna Preshthāya Bhūtale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyatya Deshatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam bangum langayate girim yat kripatamaham mande Shri Gurum Deenataranam. Bolo Giriraj Govardhan ki jai. Govardhan Puja Maha Mahotsav ki jai. So today we are celebrating Govardhan Puja Mahotsav. Today is the day when about 5,000 years ago Lord Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill, and we had a beautiful drama. I think all of you witnessed that, and all of you would have relished and relived that pastime which happened almost 5,000 years ago. So I think we can start the Arati. There is a final Shayana Arati. We will start that at 8:15. Can you please inform the pujaris? So please. So on this occasion, I recall several years back, I happened to have a conversation with one devotee, and he had come to me and he was saying that one of his cousin brothers, he is a staunch follower of impersonal philosophy, and this devotee would try to explain to him about Krishna consciousness, about bhakti, but every time that person, his cousin, was learned in the Upanishads and all that, he would quote some shloka left, right and center and defeat him. So he was saying, I'm finding it very difficult what to do. I'm really getting shaken up. So I told him, this devotee, seeing his faith getting shaken, I told him, you put him on to me, let me see what I can do. Of course, I'm not a big scholar or anything like that, but let me try, I said. So this cousin brother of this devotee, he put me on to him through email, and we started exchanging an email conversation. So somehow, discussion went on for a little while. He was quoting something, I was quoting something. He was, it was going back and forth. And he was giving some impersonal understanding. I was trying to bring in that Krishna is the Supreme Lord and all that. And somehow it came to a point where I said that I quoted the Bhagavad Gita, where it is stated by Lord Krishna that Bahunam Janmanamante Jnanavan Mam Prapadyate Vasudevah Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlabha. That to get a Mahatma after cultivating jnana for many, many lifetimes, who surrenders saying that Vasudeva is everything, is very rare. So when this person, impersonalist, when he heard this, he responded to me saying that he quoted one very big impersonalist, Acharya, and he said, according to him, Vasudeva doesn't refer to the son of Vasudeva and Devaki, not that Vasudeva. Vasudeva means four things. One is the source of everything. Number two, the supreme, who has no equal or above him. And number three was the source of everything. Did I mention that? So number one is source of everything. Number two is one who has no equal or anybody above him. And two more things he said. The third one was one who is all pervasive. And the fourth one, I think, was who is present in each and every living entity as a super soul. Four things he said. So, and so this does not refer to the Vasudeva, who is the son of Vasudeva and Devaki, but it refers to these four things. So I responded to him saying that Vasudeva, the son of Vasudeva and Devaki, in the Bhagavad Gita says that Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate, that he is the source of everything, everything is emanating from him. So one definition, what is stated, is over. Second, the same Vasudeva, son of Devaki and Vasudeva, in the Bhagavad Gita, he has said, Matta sarvam, Matta partaram nanyat kinchid asti. There is nothing superior to me. Second definition is also met. Then, third thing is, he said that Vasudeva refers to something which is pervading everything. So I said, Vasudeva, the son of Vasudeva and Devaki, says in the Bhagavad Gita that Maya tatabinam sarvam jagadavyakta murtina. I am spread everywhere in this world in my impersonal form. So that also he has claimed. And the fourth thing, that he is the super soul, that also Krishna says, Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha. Devaki, the son, Vasudeva, the son of Vasudeva and Devaki, says, he is the Paramatma present everywhere. So now, this person, impersonalist, he did not have an answer. So he responded that no, it is all anybody's perception. You want to see Krishna as the supreme, it is okay. Somebody doesn't want to see him as the supreme, that is also okay. So it is all depends upon the perception of the individual. So I responded, what you said is absolutely true. It depends on the perception of the individual. Those who perceived Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead, they are, you look at all those personalities, Bhishma Dev, Yudhishthira, Prahlad Maharaj, these are all the personalities. And those who did not accept Krishna as the supreme Lord, who are the personalities? You have Duryodhana, Ravana, Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyaksha. So after that, that person stopped corresponding. He did not have an answer, he stopped. So, you see, the point is, although Krishna is openly declaring himself to be the supreme personality of Godhead in the Bhagavad Gita, very few people actually recognize that he is the supreme personality of Godhead. And many people like Duryodhana, even to Duryodhana, Krishna showed his Vishwarupa. Still he could not understand that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. There were so many people who, like Shalva, Dantavakra, so many people, Shishupala, they all could not accept Krishna as the supreme personality of Godhead. So Prabhupada says, even when Krishna was personally present on this earth, hardly maybe 100, 200 people understood Krishna as the supreme Lord. So it's not just that only the asuras like this don't understand Krishna. Krishna himself says in the Bhagavad Gita, Name viduhu rishaya deva, even devatas and rishis cannot understand who is Krishna. And that is how you also saw the Govardhan Leela. Indra could not recognize that Krishna is the supreme Lord. You cannot fault him, because you look at Krishna. Indra saw Krishna, one cowherd boy. He is roaming around in the forest, blowing his flute, and he is tending to cows and calves. He is not even wearing slippers. He is walking around barefoot. How can this be the supreme personality of Godhead? That was his thinking. He got confused. It is natural. Supreme personality of Godhead, whom all the devatas have to surrender, whom even fear personified is afraid of, on whose order the sun rises and sets, on whose order the ocean remains within its limits, on whose order, afraid of whom all the planets maintain their orbits, that supreme Lord, who is worshipped in the verses of the Vedas, whom all the great rishis and sages are searching after, deep in meditation within their hearts. Now if I tell you, he is walking around, roaming around, barefoot in the forests of Vrindavan, who will believe? This is exactly what happened to Indra. Actually, it is not that Krishna could not afford footwear. Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mai told Krishna, we have enough servants at home. Because Nanda Maharaj was the ruler of entire Braja. He had 9 lakh cows. So you can imagine his opulence. So he had no dearth of servants. So he told Krishna, Krishna, why do you have to go to the forest tending the cows and all that? I have ample servants, let them go. Krishna said, no, it is my dharma. I should take care of the cows. Protection of the cows is my dharma. I will go with them. So Nanda Maharaj and Yashoda Mai said, at least wear footwear and go. Forest, when you go, there will be thorns, there will be pebbles. At least wear footwear and go. Krishna said, all the cows are going barefoot. I will also go barefoot. So you see, so Krishna, he is in his two-handed form, blowing his flute, having a peacock feather, frolicking with all the sakhas, all the other cowherd boyfriends, and he is grazing the cows, and he is roaming around barefoot in the forests of Vrindavan. Naturally, Indra got confused. Why Indra? even Narayana gets confused. Vismapanam Saubagardehe. The Bhagavatam says, even Narayana becomes bewildered. What is this I'm seeing? This Krishna, he's supposed to be the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Ishwaraha Paramaha Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadir Adir Govindaha. He is the cause of everything. And he is roaming like an ordinary boy, human being in the forest of Braj. What is this? I'm not able to understand. Even Narayana gets bewildered. So this is the opulence of Krishna. Krishna plays like this in the forests of Braj. He loves to do that with all his devotees of Braja, and he is enjoying in the forests of Vrindavan. And the favorite location of Krishna's pastime is Govardhan. Every day Krishna would take the cows to tend in Govardhan, and the cows would go there, and the Govardhan itself, as you all would have witnessed in the drama, Krishna declared during the Govardhan Puja that he himself is Govardhan. He is non-different from Govardhan. Govardhan is non-different from Krishna. Even today, people who go to Govardhan, they worship the small pieces of stone or rock which are found in Govardhan as good as Shaligrama Shila. They are worshipped exactly like we worship Vishnu. So, Govardhan is non-different from Krishna. At the same time, we all sang the Govardhan Ashtakam. What did they say? Haridasa Varyaha. Actually, Govardhan is referred to as Haridasa Varya by the gopis. When the gopis Krishna left Vrindavan and when he went to graze all the cows, the gopis were remembering that. And they started remembering that, and they said, Hantaya Madrir Abala Haridasa Varyo Yad Rama Krishna Charana Sparasha Pramodaha. That Govardhana, he is Haridasa Varya. He is the best of the servants of Hari. And what is he doing? Yad Rama Krishna Charana Sparasha. By the touch of the lotus feet of Krishna and Balaram, when they would climb on Govardhan to graze all the cows and the calves, Govardhan is feeling pramoda, he is feeling great happiness, ecstasy. Oh, Krishna's lotus feet is falling upon me, he is touching me like this. And manam tanoti saha go ganayos. So, this Govardhan, in return, as a matter of gratitude for Krishna, he wanted to do something in return for Krishna. So, what did he do? Govardhan saw all these cowherd boyfriends of Krishna, all these cows, calves, they are all very dear to Krishna. Manam tanoti, they are always accompanied by Krishna, so let me respect them. Manam tanoti, saha go ganayoho. So along with cows and calves, Govardhan decided to offer respect to all the cows, calves, Krishna, Balaram, all the cowherd boys, everybody. So how did Govardhan give offer respect to all these personalities? Paniyasu yavasa Kandara Kandamulaihi. So by offering Paniya, crystal clear streams of water, pure water, Suyavasa, fresh green grass for the cows and calves, Kandara, lot of caves for all the cowherd boys to go and play hide and seek, and Kandara Mulaihi, with vegetables, fruits and roots, Govardhan supplied them unlimitedly. And in this way, he served all the associates of Krishna. So on one hand, it is said that Krishna himself declared Govardhan is non-different from him. Simultaneously, it is declared that he is Haridasa Varya. He is the greatest servant of Krishna. How do we understand this? So, in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is stated, Ekale Ishvara Krishna. The only supreme controller or Ishvara is Krishna. Ara Sababritya. Everybody else is his servant. Krishna expands himself into the first Chaturvyuha, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. And that from that first Chaturvyuha, Narayana is expanded. And Narayana further expands himself into the second Chaturvyuha. And if the Sankarshana from the second Chaturvyuha expands himself into Mahavishnu within this material universe. And Mahavishnu further expands himself into Garbhodakasai Vishnu and Kshirodakasai Vishnu or Paramatma. So, everybody, including Narayana, Vishnu, all other avatars, Narasimha, Lord Ramachandra, you take a Meena Avatara, Kurma Avatara, all avatars, all expansions, all of them are actually serving the desire of Krishna. Although all of them are equally the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Narayana is also Supreme Personality of Godhead. Vishnu is also Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Ramachandra is also Supreme Personality of Godhead. But there is one difference. The Brahma Samhita states, just like you take one candle, we are having so many lamps lit here. So, when you have so many lamps which are lit, you cannot find any difference between them. All of them are giving the same amount of light, isn't it? So, once all the lamps are lit, you cannot make any difference between them. But there will always be the distinction that there was one first lamp which lit all of them. Once all of them are lit, all of them are lit, all of them are equal. But then none of them could have existed unless the first lamp lit all of them. So that first lamp has a special position. Krishna is like that. Krishna is that original light. Krishna is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead from whom everybody else has come. Krishna is the avatari. He is not an avatara. All others are kala, or they are avataras of Krishna. And so therefore, all of them, although they are Supreme Personality of Godhead and they are as powerful as Krishna, still are sababhritya. They are all serving Krishna's pleasure. So therefore, Govardhan is not different from Krishna because Krishna has expanded himself as Govardhan. At the same time, Govardhan, although not different from Krishna, he is serving the pleasure of Krishna. So he is also Haridasa. He is Haridasa Varya. Bolo Govardhan Giri ki jai. Giriraj Govardhan ki jai. Govardhan Puja Maha Mahotsav ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo.